right, Shalom. We the Brothers Great Millstone, church here in Birmingham, Alabama. And before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. I'm the brother Dawadah, and I have the brother
Tazaiwan.
And through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, man, you just want to touch on some current events going on. Because it's truly going down in the world, man. Yahawashi is bringing his fear upon these nations, you know? Mainly here in America, Babylon the Great, where the dollar is now going to be devalued, you know? Get ready for hyperinflation. And starting with our apostles and elders, man, we've been warning you. We've been warning you of the hyperinflation, of the inflation. We've been warning you of the famine. All right, we've been warning you of the sedition among men. We've been warning you of these things, man. Okay? So if you haven't been taking it serious, man, in this time you're going to be taken. Why? Because you don't have the fear of the Lord. You got that?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 8. There is one wise and greatly to be feared.
Go ahead.
The Lord, Yahawashi, sitting upon his throne.
See? That's who you should fear, man. Because the Lord is terrible. The Lord is terrible in his doings to me. Can you get that in Psalm 66? I believe like 5. But see, it's getting ready to go down, man. And if you haven't been abiding in the fear of the Lord, you're not going to be protected in that time. You got
it. This is Psalms chapter 66 and verse 5. Come and see the works of the Most High. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men.
See, the Lord is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. All right, and that thing is gonna blossom to its perfection in the time we coming into, man. All hell is set to break loose, and all we're here to do is give you warning. Because Yahawashi, he's the one who declared and decreed these things, man. So we just speaking his word, and that's how we're gonna be justified. You got something?
No.
Yeah.
It's like it just on just backing on what the brother said. The scripture said, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. This is a warning from Yahawashi, man, that he's about to bring it, man. It's about to get bad, man. He's bringing it now. You know, you see, you know, over there in Hawaii, you know, it's the way they was explaining, some of the people didn't have nowhere to flee but the ocean. You know, well, this is just like that path, man. You know, like you got fire on one side,
beautiful. You
know, and high water on the other. You know, it's dangerous, man. You know, it is dangerous out here, man. The Lord is sending, you know, all these natural disasters, heat. You know, terrible heat. You know, the Lord is terrible, man. You know, then you see the love of men and waxing cold. He's putting these spirits creative for vengeance, animals. Man, man, all hell finna break loose, man.
That's right,
It's finna get bad, man. Death on every side, man.
That reminds me of, what is that, Amos 5? Can you get that, Baba Kasai? You had made the statement that they ain't had nowhere to go. They ain't had nowhere to escape. The only escape was them jumping into the water, man. But we've been immersing ourselves in the water, this living water right now, man. We've been trying to get it while we can, so when all hell break loose and this information is not really available, we have an outlet. We have a way out. You see? And it begins through fear of the Lord, man. I think that's Amos 5 and like 18. You got it.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Yeah, and that's talking to you people who don't know their power, man. More importantly, you don't know who Yahawashi really is. All right, he's the power to be greatly feared. You got it.
To what end is it for you?
Go ahead.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
See that? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Oh, you mentioned it earlier. And evil shall come upon them on every side. Ain't no getting away. Go ahead.
As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
So the scripture's giving you a very vivid illustration. There's no getting away. The only way out is through Yahawashi, man. The only way you get into Yahweh is through the door, which is Yahawashi. And if you haven't been fearing him, the scripture tell you to fear Yahawashi, man. All right? Tell you not to, matter of fact, is that it on that? Let's get that. Exodus, I want to say 23 and 20. Yeah, man, that's that angel you should fear. Hey, and Yahawashi broke a thumb to the brothers and sisters on the comment board, Shalom. Yeah, man. That's the one you should fear. Yahweh Bahashawashi, man. Because it's going to lead to you having life in the time that we're entering. You got it?
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee.
And that's a capital A, right?
Come.
Go ahead.
To keep thee in the way.
Right. See, that's that path you were speaking on. To keep thee in the way. If we're focused on Yahawashi, we're not leaning to the left or to the right, man. We're looking right on. Right? We see the impending danger, so we're looking to our King, right? That's gonna lead us in the path of righteousness. You got it.
Come. And to bring thee into the place which I have prepared.
See that? That's prophetic, though, man. Because Yahawashi is gonna bring us into the place where the Lord has prepared, man. The kingdom of heaven, rulership, dominion. You got it.
Come. Beware of him.
See that? Beware of him. Go ahead.
And obey his voice. Provoke him not.
Woo.
For he will not pardon your transgression.
See? Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression. And 2/3 have been provoking our Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, man. You have provoking him, man. You got wounds when he came as a lamb that said we have no king but Caesar. Well, guess what? That thing gonna be required of you. Those words that you use, all those things are going to be held against you. You got it.
For my name is in him.
Hey, and that name goes into the reputation, the power, the rank. And we know our Lord Yahawashi, he's the top, man. He's the only begotten son, the everlasting Father, man. You see? Go ahead.
Thou shalt indeed obey his voice.
See that? If thou shalt indeed obey his voice, which is now being pushed forth by his men. Right? Go ahead.
And do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemy.
See that? The Lord getting ready to fight for us. Go ahead.
Adversary unto thine adversary.
See? Beautiful. So if the Lord is with us, who can be against us? But it started by fearing him. Right? You got more on that? Let's go to what is that? Matthew, I think 28 and 18. I think that's what it is. Yeah, man. See, this doctrine begins with fear. And if you're not fearing the Lord, you're not going to grasp hold to this knowledge. You know? But the fear of the Lord is beginning. And wisdom and knowledge going to be what?
Stability of that time.
It is. Bear with us. Esau having the phone to overheat. Read that from the top again, Baba Kasha.
This is Matthew chapter 28 and verse 18. And Yahawashi came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me.
Yeah, all power is given unto who? Yahawashi. Who gave him the power? Yahweh. Go ahead.
All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations.
Yeah.
Baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
And why does the scripture say go and teach all nations? Because we were scattered into all nations, man. You think that the Lord gonna say go teach the Gentiles when he plainly said that I'm only sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel? The Lord dicks himself, man. You people just got it wrong. You see? But that's who you supposed to fear, man. Because we coming to a time, hey man, you gonna wish you would have feared the Lord in this time. Matter of fact, let's get Ecclesiastes 12. And I seen the brothers put some beautiful precepts on the scripts on the comment board regarding what? The fear. right? And if you could, after Salakia, bear with us. We see Esau fucking with the string. Hey, but that's a part of the famine of the word, man. We seen the apostles videos, you know, where they was it was lagging and dragging, and elder videos be shadow banned. But that's part of the famine of the word coming, man. The Lord is drying up the fountain of living water right before you people's eyes, and you don't even know it. But we see it playing out. You got it out.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Yeah, what does it mean? Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. Once we heard this truth, we was born again, man. We was quickened, we was made alive. Right? Go ahead.
While the evil days come not.
Yep. Nor
the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
And guess what? Those days are fastly approaching, man. Or you people going to say you have no pleasure in those days, man. Go ahead.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not dark.
Yeah, this truth, which we just mentioned, this truth being readily available, it's going to dry up, man. Why? Because it was decreed by Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Nor the clouds return after the rain.
Right, nor the clouds return after the rain. Continue.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the grinders cease because they are few.
Hey, we just seen Yellow fire 30,000. Over 100 workers here in Alabama lost their job and lost their pension. So they staff that they depended on Esau was broken right before their eyes. Them 40 years you done put in the hole to no avail. Why? Because you trusted in your oppressor. Go ahead.
And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
See, go ahead.
And those that look out the windows be dark.
I mean, they don't see any hope, man. They don't see a way out of the situation that they're in. You got women putting themselves to death and putting their kids to death because they just can't take it. They can't take it anymore. Well, that's Yahawashi bringing forth harsh, tormenting judgment on these people, and it's going to intensify.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
Yeah, you're going to be shut up in your house, man. Oh, get ready for another lockdown.
That's it.
Get ready for another lockdown, man. And it could be under the guise of climate control. Go ahead.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Hey, man, that's playing out readily. The daughters of music are brought low, man. This trash music that's out here now. Listen to fucking Cardi B, Sukiyana. This bullshit, man. But you see, the scriptures are prophetic, man. And they're playing out right before our eyes, matter of fact. Let's get 2 Ezra 9. We'll close it out there. Hey, the water for your precepts, Akim. Hey, like the elders say, and them are breadcrumbs left behind, and somebody else wash it behind. They see them precepts going along with the lesson. So the water, you got it out.
2 Ezra 9:1.
Yes, sir.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
And how we measure the time? Through the prophecies, man. And we'll measure them diligently. All right, like the brother said, the Lord hath made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. You got it.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. That is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, and the highest is visiting the world which he made. Through the storm and tempest, the fire that you mentioned at Maui, you know, 55 people deleted, and more coming. Yeah, that's your Yahawashi. You got it.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
hey, plainly, that's being shown. You got it.
It's a lot.
You got it.
You just seen the uproar, when that man was supposed to be giving away them on PlayStation 5.
Beautiful.
People were protesting up there. But wait till there ain't no food, man. Wait till there ain't no food. Wait till when you go in the grocery store, in a bag of chips, $20, $30. People gonna lose it, man. And people gonna start going in there just stealing and shit. And then other people gonna get wind. And then that's when you're gonna see the prophecy for suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, man. Ain't gonna be no food out here, man. It's gonna be the Lord, man. It's gonna get bad, man. Everything the Lord is doing, shutting down chicken plants. You got your rivers drying up. There go your water. So no food. No water. We're setting up for some bad times, man. Times hard to bear, man. It's important to be seeking Yahawashi, man. While he may be found, man. Because like the brother mentioned earlier, man, his word, it's drying up, man.
Yeah, man.
It's like
it's beautiful. That's why it's important to get it while you can. It's important to get it while you can. Because when it's gone, it's gone. Oh, ain't no sunshine.
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, when this truth is gone, ain't gonna be no sunshine. Oh, we ready.
For real.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Bad.
Yeah, man. You got any more on that 2 Ezra 9? What verse you at?
Verse 4.
Yeah, let's read verse 4. Yeah, man. Hey, we pray this been edifying, just a quick through the spirit, leaving the plantation. We throwing up curses on this bitch. You got it.
2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah, which is prophecy. Go ahead.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Right, and the end is manifest, made known. It's clear to the mind or eye of the elect. And we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because we've now been having that eye salve, man. Go ahead.
Even so, the times also of the highs have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
See that? In endings and effects and signs. And we can clearly see we at the end of Esau's season of rulership, man. Why? Because the signs are telling it. Okay? But again, fear Yahawashi is gonna feel the best for you, man. Okay? Alright, we pray this been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA, Abba soon. The water for tuning in. Shalom.